The world outside Takashi Komuro's classroom window was perfectly ordinary. The sun was bright, the sky was a lazy blue, and the cherry blossoms were just beginning to fall. It was the last ordinary moment he would ever know. Then, a commotion at the front gate, a stumble, a scream. It was a strange, disjointed dance that ended in a horrifying bite. The ordinary day shattered like glass. Panic erupted. Takashi didn't think, he just moved. He found his childhood friend, Rei Miyamoto, frozen in the hallway. "Rei, we have to go. Now," he yelled, pulling her by the arm. Rei's boyfriend, Hisashi Saeko, was right behind them, a makeshift weapon already in hand. "What's happening?" he demanded, but there was no time for answers. The screams were getting closer. They ran for the rooftop, the only escape they could think of. One of the infected teachers blocked their path, its eyes vacant and hungry. Takashi and Hisashi moved together, a desperate, clumsy team against the encroaching nightmare. They almost made it, but in the final push to barricade the door, one of the creatures lunged. Hisashi shoved Rei out of the way, taking the bite on his arm. He cried out, a sharp sound of pain and finality. The change was horrifyingly fast. The fever, the trembling, the fading light in his eyes. "Takashi," Hisashi gasped, his voice already changing. "Don't let me become one of them." Hisashi went still. Then, his head snapped up, his eyes no longer his own. He was gone. All that was left was a monster, wearing his friend's face. Takashi lifted the bat, his hands shaking, tears streaming down his face. The sound echoed on the rooftop. Rei screamed, a raw cry of grief and disbelief. Takashi dropped the bat and pulled her close, turning her away from the sight. "I'm sorry," he whispered. "I'm so sorry." Below them, the world they knew was burning. The school was a tomb, the city a hunting ground. Hisashi was gone. The ordinary days were over. In the silence that followed, a heavy responsibility settled on Takashi's shoulders. He was no longer just a student. He was a survivor and a leader.